Dice out. Now. Game! Greetings, dear listeners, and welcome to our podcast. My name is Chich, and I'll be your DM for tonight, and the players with me tonight are Cora.
Hi.
Richard.
Hello.
Dia.
I have dice with candy in them.
Hey.
Da-da-da.
And Andreas.
We shall rock around the clock.
Hey. It's been a new year for us, so hey, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
New decade!
Yeah.
New decade. Woo, woo, woo,
And
woo.
it took all of 48 hours for us to fuck it up.
Let's,
Yep. Oh, not even us. Just,
yeah. Let's hope it isn't much worse than the previous decade.
Yeah, the pressure of a new decade and all the things that come with it has been pressing onto my brain, and I don't seem to remember what happened last year when we played. So, can anyone remind me?
Yes, it was a whole of last year. All few days ago of it. Right. Okay, so, yes, last decade on Dong. Dawn changed into a dark blue catsuit with a boob window!
Hey!
Hey.
He donned a coat and returned to the group. Dina mentioned a stone that was needed, and the mage has this stone. Kasni suggests using the needles from the temple to put them to sleep. Marjorie turns the needles into darts for Dawn and Del. Declan makes a dose of the cure. There's a lot of D's in that sentence. We decided to follow the cart to the cave and ambush them on their way back out. We waited for them by the eastern road at the edge of town. Dawn and Del went ahead together, and the rest followed behind, pretending to be a group of drunkards, with Declan as chaperone. Dawn followed the cart until it disappeared into the hill. We got into position for an ambush. Marjorie's mechanical chair, Cherry, was spotted by the enemy. Dawn threw his poison dart and it hit the mage in the neck, and Del's dart got lost in the field. The guards headed towards Cherry, which is inconvenient because that's near where I am. Right.
Okay, so that's what happened. Turns out we're about to start combat. So,
Oh no, combat.
oh yes.
Can I hear the magic words?
Well, before I say the magic words,
Aw.
you see there's a lot of characters involved in this fight, and I was thinking, hey, I already have 4 villains to juggle around. How about each of you get a character of your own to control? Hey!
I already have 2.
You have 1.5.
Well, I mean, Cherry takes his own turn.
You can divide the rest of the characters between you. You have the choice of Del, the halfling rogue, Loretto, the elf barbarian, Aliona, the orc paladin, and Dina, the human bard.
I call Loretto.
I will take the paladin, please.
I'll take Del, since she's my old friend from back in the day.
And that leaves the human bard for Cora.
Hooray! Even more spells.
I mean, you could have piped up earlier.
Well, I would have been okay with any of them.
Okay.
I picked the barbarian, so all I have to do is hit things.
That's a solid option.
Okay, and now that we've divided the characters amongst yourselves,
Alright.
it's time for the magic words. Roll for initiative.
Marjorie got a 14, and Loretto got a 14.
Kasni got the incredible score of 8.
Declan got an 8. The bard is more dexterous than the monk. Well, at least I can say that Dina rolled a 1 for a 6.
Aliona rolled a natural 20,
Okay.
which puts her at 19.
Oh.
Okay.
And Dawn rolled a natural 1, so really we're off to a good start. So he gets a 6.
So, first up is Aliona.
Have they reached her yet?
No. Well, depends. I mean, she's, where is she currently? They just left the cart.
Well, she's a half-orc, so she's pretty big. She's probably hiding behind the haystack.
Okay.
She is going to wait until they go by and then smack him.
Okay.
So I guess that's a held action.
Yeah, that's a held action. until they come within running distance, I guess.
Charge distance, yeah.
Yeah, they're slowly making their way down the road, weapons drawn, looking around. The mage is staying by the cart. She's holding her neck, but she seems to be alert. Okay, so next up is Fiola. She's also hiding behind a hayrack. She's also holding an action. She's preparing a spell. She's waiting for someone else to start, but she's also getting ready. Marjorie.
Yes. The tree, is it a fruit tree, perhaps?
No, it's an oak.
Oh, well, now I'm sad.
What were you gonna do?
I was gonna cast catapult on an apple if it was an apple tree.
I mean, even if it was an apple tree, it's not a season for apples. It's like early summer.
Oh, yeah, okay.
No acorns either, then.
There might be like stones and stuff around.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm sure there's a rock or something on the road.
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, a cowpat.
A what?
A cowpat.
Oh, oh god.
No, not really.
Come on.
I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that would just splatter instead of bludgeoning.
Yeah, no, there are some stones around,
I cast catapult using my my crossbow as my spell focus, and I make a rock fly into the mage's head, ideally. That's a dex save from that.
Okay, from the mage.
With a DC of 15.
Okay. Mage, she is not very dexterous. So she rolled a 14 and she has +0.
So she suddenly gets hit by a rock in the face for 5 plus 4 plus 4 damage. 13 bludgeoning in her face.
Hey.
And I'm hoping they didn't notice the scarecrow doing that. They probably did.
They've just had some pins stuck in their neck. They're probably wondering what the hell's going on anyway.
Like, were you trying to be super stealthy or,
It's only somatic and materials. I wouldn't be saying anything.
But you would be moving around.
Yeah, but I'm also very short in the grass. It's up to you.
So I'll say they have disadvantage on the roll. They didn't notice you.
Yes.
Da-da-da. Nice.
They did notice the general direction where it came from, but not you specifically.
Right. I don't give any orders to Cherry, so Cherry will only take the dodge action on his turn.
If it has to.
Yeah.
So yeah, the rock hits the mage in the head. She turns around and says, "It came from over there!" And she points in the general direction of the field on the right side of the road.
Oh, I would have picked a rock that's like on the road. I have like 90 foot range to pick an object to launch? So 60 foot, sorry.
Okay, well, she points it into the general direction and she says, "There, it came from somewhere near that scarecrow." And they all turn their attention and
Just a scarecrow, please ignore me.
they are slowly making their way that way. So next up is Loreto. So you again.
Are they, so how close are they to the tree?
I'd say they're right by the tree.
Loretto will jump down from the tree onto the cart in that case.
On the cart. The cart is not by the tree. The cart is further down the road, but they are slowly moving down the road and they're just by the tree.
Okay, so are they moving towards the tree or away from the tree?
Just by the tree. So yeah, they're gonna start moving away from the tree.
Right. In that case, Loretto will as a barbarian, I feel, take charge.
Okay.
And get their attention and start swinging.
Okay, so you drop down from the tree. Do you try to drop onto anyone specifically, or
whoever's closest?
Okay, yeah, one of the... Let's say thug number 1 is the closest. So 2 of them are dwarves, 1 and 2 are dwarves. The third, I think I said, was a half-elf. Anyway, yeah, you drop on one of the dwarves.
And I would like to activate my rage and punch them in the face.
Okay, go for it. What do you punch them with? You should have some weapons there.
Yes, but I think I'm just going to do an unarmed strike to start with. It still gives a bonus. Yeah, +2 melee damage, so...
Okay.
Oof, that's probably a miss. That's an 8.
That's an 8 to hit.
Yes.
Yeah, you drop down on them, but they're wearing chain armor, and also you're kind of light, and your weight itself is not enough to do anything to them. And also they managed to move out of your punching range.
Fair enough. I think they know we're here now.
Yeah, they know you're here now. So at this point, Fiola's gonna peek from behind the hayrack and loose a magic missile towards the mage. And the magic missiles hit the mage for 9 points.
Excellent.
Aliona, you're thinking on their turn, the guards are gonna be within charging range. So, okay, next up is Del.
Am I still in a position to drop down from the tree into the cart?
Yeah.
Okay, well...
Not on the cart.
Not onto the cart.
Cart is further back down the road.
Okay. Can I drop down onto a person?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to drop down onto a person.
Which we have Dwarf 1, Dwarf 2, and the half-elf.
Have any of them got another enemy within 5 feet of them?
Yes, all 3 of them.
I drop on the half-elf, and I stab them with my rapier.
Okay, do a stab.
I do the stab. Oh, that's not great. That's a 12.
Just misses.
Darn.
Have you added the bonuses for sneak attack? Because it's rolled at advantage, isn't it?
Sorry, I get advantage, don't I? Because it's sneak attack. In which case I got 17, so that's a bit better.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Excellent.
Yeah, they're all focused on the person that just dropped, and they don't see the second person drop from the tree, and you just stab them in the butt.
That was the worst roll. I rolled a 2 on my d8 and a 1 on my d6, so that is an entire total of 6.
Okay, yeah, so you poke the half-elf in the butt for 6 points.
Can I bonus action stab the same person with my dagger?
Do you have a bonus action that allows for that?
2-weapon fighting is a standard one, and if you do a melee attack, you can do a second offhand weapon attack as long as you have 2 weapons that are wieldable in one hand. But you don't get your damage bonus when you hit with it.
Just the dice.
Anyways, you can do it.
Right. In which case I roll. I don't get advantage on this one. Right. Oh, that's balls. I get 9. That does not hit. Oh well. It was worth trying. I have 2 hands, I think. Del does have 2 hands, right?
Yes, she does.
Good.
Yeah, you stab the half-elf in the butt with a rapier, and he jumps out of the way just as you try to stab him in the other butt cheek with the dagger. So
Stab in the butt.
Okay, so the next up is a mage. Yeah, Del, you just dropped from the tree. She's gonna point a finger at you, and I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. No, it's a 9.
It's a 9. Yeah, and Del, as you pull back to launch into another attack, you can't feel your muscles move. You're paralyzed.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
Yeah, you're paralyzed for presumably up to 1 minute. Yeah, and the mage is gonna then move around, sort of step behind a cart, sort of hide behind a cart out of sight of most of you. Like peeps on the road, the ones that just dropped from the tree can still see her. Dawn can sort of see her feet, but the rest of you can't really see her. So
Darn.
okay, next up is Casney.
Right. I've decided, by the way, that Kasni is no longer going to do Toll the Dead on actual normal people anymore because of how it killed that other person. But that does mean that his next spell does more damage. So I'm going to cast Guiding Bolt on the mage.
Okay, you can't see her.
I can't see her.
No, she stepped behind a cart. So
Oh, balls.
do you need line of sight or?
A creature of your choice within range.
Okay, what's the range?
120 feet, so...
Yeah, she's in range.
Okay, that is... +6, so that's 21.
21 hits.
So that was 4d6, which is 14, 15. I've done 15 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against that target before the end of my next turn has advantage thanks to a mystical dim light glittering on the target.
And because she took damage, she needs to roll for a thing, right?
Oh, concentration, yes, excellent. Haha.
Let's get rid of this whole person, please.
Yeah, she rolled a 12. She just gasps and she continues holding the concentration. Okay, so next up the guards are gonna act. So yeah, Aliona, you see them get ready to wail on Del and Loretto. So
We can't be having that. Aliona charges them.
okay, charge. The closest one to you is a dwarf.
Alright, and I am gonna use the flail to hit a home run.
Okay, roll for it.
16 plus -1, so that's 15. Great start.
That hits.
That is D8 plus 3. What does charge give you as a damage bonus? Someone remind me.
Unless you have a thing.
Oh, okay. As a level 1 paladin, I don't think I do. Alright, 1d8 plus 3. 5 plus 3 is 8.
8. Okay. Yeah, you hit him on the side of the head. His attention is on you now. And seeing as how you just hit him, he's in turn gonna hit on you.
Ooh.
I'm quite easy, so it works.
So they have advantage because they're all bunched up.
What?
Yeah, it's called Pack Tactics.
Shit.
And it's an ability they have.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that sucks.
He just rolled a 14 to hit you with a mace.
Miss.
That misses. Okay, and he takes a backswing and hits you again. And he doesn't hit you again. Nope. He rolled a 12. So the second thug decides he's gonna try to wail on the person that just dropped down from the tree earlier, which is Loretto. So he hits Loretto for 7 damage. Wait, actually, what's Loretto's AC? I don't think it's super high.
It's 15.
Yeah, it was a 16.
Mm.
Yeah, it was a 12 plus 4.
And how much damage did he hit for?
7.
So, and cut that in half for raging resistance.
Okay. And he's gonna take another swing at Loretto again. And it's a nat 20. Ooh. So the way I do crits is max damage plus a roll. So this is a d6. So it would be 6 plus whatever I roll. So, and I roll a 4, so altogether 12 damage.
Loretto is almost dead.
Like you did reduce the...
Oh, and the second one, you're right. So that's...
6.
Yes, I can't math for some reason. Yes, 6. Cool. Still almost down because Loretto's only level 1, but...
The third guard, he's gonna turn around to see who poked him in the butt, and he sees that Del is standing there, completely frozen.
Oh dear.
And is gonna attack at her.
Oh god, that's gonna suck. Because that is an auto crit.
Well, good thing it has advantage because he rolled a 1.
No, come on, roll a 1 again.
No, he rolled a 13. So 13 plus 4 is 17.
Damn. I was like 13. Yes. Oh wait, no.
What's Del's AC?
14.
So yeah, that's 6 plus 5. But anyways, 13 damage.
Ouch. 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 Del is on 2 hit points.
Aye. Okay, yeah. So next up is Decla's turn.
Can I get to the mage with my 40 feet movement?
40 feet? No, she's at least 60 feet away.
Okay, I will use... no, if I do that, I won't be able to heal anyone. It's whether or not Decla cares enough to keep these people alive. Because I don't care. Why did you put me so far away?
It would be better if you clear the guards, because I can also then do lay on hands.
Oh yes, because you've got Paladin, haven't you?
My point being, though, if we clear out some of the opponents, we can then engage with other people.
Well, I want to get rid of the whole person. That is an entire person who is disabled and taking maximum damage from everything.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
I've got an idea. Can I get to a place where I can see the mage?
Yeah, you can if you run straight up next to the tree. Then from the tree.
No one else has made an attack against the mage, have they, since my turn?
Not since your turn, yeah.
Okay, in which case Decla gets advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because of guiding bolt.
On any attack roll. So if it requires an attack roll,
If you run straight up to the tree, you will have line of sight.
Will I take any attacks of opportunity, or can I take any attacks of opportunity?
Yeah, technically, because you'd be running through the group under the tree.
Cool. I will do that so I can get within line of sight. They need to make wisdom saving throws in order to attack me.
Ooh.
Okay.
Because I have Sanctuary up. Because I have it pretty much permanently.
Okay, good. Wisdom saving throws.
DC 12.
DC 12. Well, we have one. One is 15, two are less than that.
Okay.
The half-elf makes the save, and he reaches over with his mace at you to hit you. Does a 12 hit your AC?
I don't think it does. No. I think my AC is 14. Yeah.
So he swings at you, but you just dodge under the blow and continue running up to the tree. So, what do? You're at the tree.
I'm going to cast Sacred Flame on the mage.
Okay, and you get advantage?
I don't think it's an attack. It's a dex save.
It's a dex save.
So DC 12 dex save.
Okay. Y'all, I'm gonna need new dice. It just rolled a nat 1.
Yay!
No, I think they're working quite well.
Yep. That's... Ooh, maximum 8 points of damage. That is non-lethal if they go down.
8 points of damage. Yeah, no, you're wailing on this mage pretty good. The flame starts on her hand as she's sort of clutching her chest. She looks at you, she is terrified. The flame starts from her hand, reaches up to her face, and she just lets out a scream. But the fire goes out just as soon as you start, so...
I have a bonus action that I would like to use to heal whoever is at the lowest of our allies.
That'll be Del.
Okay, Del will get a healing word. I have to be able to see them? Can I see Del?
Yeah, you can see Del.
Okay. Then you get... Oh, that went all over the place. That's 1 plus 2 hit points. You get 3 hit points back.
Oh, help it!
And that's one of my 2 spell slots gone. Thank you.
Dear.
Oh dear.
Oh boy.
Okay, next up is Dawn.
Okay, right, with sleep, does it go off your current hit points or your hit die?
Current hit points.
Right. So we've been wailing on this mage for a bit. If I cast sleep on her, it's a fair bet it might work.
Oh, did you make a con save for concentration if she's still up?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
DC 10 again.
Concentration. Yeah, no, nat 20.
Oh no, I need to change my dice. Not 20.
I rolled a different one.
Dawn is going to stealth cast sleep on the mage.
Okay, go for it.
Do I have to roll stealth first?
I mean, you were kind of hidden in the bushes. You're not really... And she's within range, and you can sort of see her, and it's not like you need line of sight for that. You just choose a point, right?
But it is a...
It's AoE.
Sphere. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, depends on where you cast it. Are you casting it just so you can hit her, or...
The melee is a bit too much of a scrum. I'd rather just eliminate the mage first, and then concentrate on the baggage. If I can get the mage and someone else, I will do that.
You can get a lot of people in the... Like, most of the melee will be within range. If you get one of the thugs, you get also Del. If you get 2 of the thugs, you get also Loretto and...
Yeah, let's not do that then.
Yeah, no, I'll just concentrate on the mage then.
Yeah. Okay, roll for it.
18 plus 5. I believe is my spell attack.
No. You roll that dice for sleep, and it affects that many hit points.
Oh, okay.
5d8.
Like, come on, this was Darren's favorite spell. We know how it works.
May he rest in peace.
21.
Okay, yeah, you just see her while you're hiding by the road on the other side. You see her sort of collapse on the floor. Del can suddenly move again.
Yes. Good. That was clutch.
Okay, it's Dina's turn.
Dina retires to a peaceful life living on a farm. Because this is too much fucking stuff for someone who's not very good at their job.
And once the concussion wears off, she is where?
Yeah, where is Dina on the battle?
Yeah, you decide.
Far, far away.
About 30 feet from Del.
Okay. Where is she hiding? Is she behind the road, or is she behind the hayrack, or...
Say behind the hayrack.
Okay.
And she will give bardic inspiration to the paladin.
Aliona.
And then she will run up to Del and cast Cure Wounds. First level. Oh, that's the wrong die, actually. It's a d10 for Cure Wounds. 6, which is 5, plus spellcasting modifier, which is 1 hit points.
Well, that's not bad, because I'm now on 11 hit points. Considering Dell's maximum is 15, that's solid.
And that's it. For Dina?
Okay. Next up is Aliona.
Aliona has been ganged up on by all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So what she's going to do is she's going to slam the flail into the ground and just bellow, "Enough! Your mage is down!" and try and intimidate them all into surrendering.
Okay.
Because she is a big scary orc. Well, half orc. 15 plus 3 for intimidation, which is 18.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have you roll with disadvantage, actually.
Okay, cool. 14. So 17.
Okay, how does intimidation actually work?
This is really DM fear. It's not. You're not forced to do anything. You could say that only those who are below half health are intimidated or something, but it's up to you.
Yeah, well, then these folks definitely are not intimidated. Yeah, the three of them all turn to look at you and say, well, little miss here thinks she's important now. They don't seem to be moved by that intimidation at all.
Aliona just shrugs and goes, "Well, your funeral."
That was your action, however. Do you have any bonus actions?
Nope, unless I can do a lay on hands, which I don't think I can.
I think it's an action.
Yeah, so do I. Cast spell is, yeah. Nope, I don't.
Well, it's not a spell, but it's the same thing. But yeah, it's a...
Okay, so next up is Fiola. She's gonna peek out from behind the hayrack again, and she's gonna cast another magic missile, because she's a one-trick pony. She's gonna direct a missile at each of them, and all of them take 3 damage. So, okay, next up is Marjorie.
Okay. I can't see the mage, that's not important because she's knocked out. But I can see the thugs, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty much everyone is under the tree right now.
Okay, I will use my repeating shot crossbow and shoot at one of them. It's magic, because I'm magic. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's... oh my god.
Beware if you miss, you might hit an ally, because...
Well, too late. 3 plus 8.
11 does not hit.
11 does not hit.
Well, I'm gonna say the difference is low enough that you don't actually hit an ally.
Okay, that's very good.
Yeah, the dart just flies above everyone, lands in a tree, embeds himself in a tree branch. Few leaves fall down from the impact.
Well, now they know the scarecrow is bad. I'm going to use my bonus action to command Cherry to bite the thugs.
Okay. Cherry runs up to thug number 1, which is a dwarf.
Yes, and does...
he's got his back turned to him, so Cherry bites him on the ass. Well, tries to.
Yeah, and gets 19.
19, yeah. Cherry successfully bites him on the ass.
Does Cherry make any noise?
Growling noises.
Oh, yes. Fantastic. Where's the mouth? Is it the, bit
It's under the
seats?
seats.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly,
Excellent.
exactly.
Under the seat cushion.
Exactly. And that's for 5, 6, 7 damage.
Okay. Yeah, the thug goes, "Ouchie!" And
amazing.
it's Loretto's turn.
Okay, so Loretto ponders for a second why, and remembers that they were clearly the worst in barbarian school. With their...
I mean, you're joking, but that's legit their backstory.
Oh, perfect. They take their halberd and they try to chop the thug that tried to chop them in half.
Okay, go for
Which is
it.
a +3 to hit. Ooh, that's a 20 total, not natural 20.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
For 1d10 plus 1, that's 7 damage.
7 damage.
Die!
You slash the thug across the chest. You catch a bit of his neck, actually, and blood is pouring down his chest, but he's still up.
How does Loretto feel about blood?
Up to you.
Well, I mean, with the theme of being the worst in barbarian school, Loretto's probably a little bit scared of blood.
Might be.
I like that.
I think that's funny.
Okay, next up is Dell.
Okay, so there was the half-elves that I stabbed in the butt.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dwarf.
Just 2 dwarves, yeah.
2 dwarves. Is that everyone?
Yeah. And the mage who was just taken out, she's also a dwarf.
The mage is asleep on the floor. Who was the one who hit me when I was paralysed?
The half-elf.
Oh, that's the one I stabbed in the butt. Okay, in which case I will have another stab at them.
Okay, yeah, he's turned towards you now.
Are there allies within 5 feet?
Yes, everybody's there.
Excellent.
Like, all of you together, I don't know how much of you are, but, like, you're all covering a cluster right now, so everybody's next to everybody.
Oh, well. That could have been disadvantage and it'd still be pretty epic, because I got a 19 and a 20.
Wow. For a crit.
Right, so the way we do that, so that's max damage on 1 die plus an extra die, so it's 8 plus 3 plus 3, so that is... Oh, by the way, this was non-lethal.
Yeah, no, you stab him in the dick.
Oh no! Poor dude! But also, okay.
I stabbed them
So
in a non-lethal way.
So that's 14 plus an additional d6 for my sneak attack. So that's 20 of non-lethal piercing damage.
Okay. Yeah, you stab him in the dick, and he just holds himself and crumples to the floor. He says, "Please, don't." He looks like... How will he get grandchildren now?
Oh no, did I chop it off?
I mean, just because it's injured doesn't mean that there's nothing there.
No, you just bisected it.
All the blood drains from his face. He's completely pale. He crumples to his knees. Please, no more. No more.
I figure 20 damage to the dick is probably only the equivalent of a couple of damage to the rest of the body.
Yeah, you see, there's still some fight in him, so, his mace is still up, in case somebody else is gonna try to wail on him, but, you got him good there. Okay, so next up would be the mage. She's currently on the floor, snoring loud. So next up is Casney.
Okay, so, Casney... Can you do non-lethal with spells? You can't, can you?
Nope. Depends on the spell, like, you can't non-lethally burn someone to death.
Non-lethal fireball.
Yeah, I probably can't non-lethally toll the dead either.
No.
Toll the unconscious.
Can I non-lethally guiding bolt?
No.
Okay, how far away am I from the peoples?
Yeah, I'd say within running distance, if that's what you're asking. Like, a few meters, like, let's say 15 feet, which is 4.5 meters.
Okay, that's great, because I have 30 feet of movement, so I'm gonna use my movement to get over to the people, and we've currently got 2 dwarves standing, yes?
Yep. And the half-elf is also technically still standing, but, he's on his knees.
Yeah, he's up, but he's down.
Yeah.
Kasny will attack one of the dwarves in the most non-lethal way that he can with his dagger.
Yeah, roll for a...
Right, and an 18.
Yeah, that hits.
I'm not going to do a lot of damage with this because they're daggers. Oh, well, that's bullshit. I did 4 damage. It's not lethal, though. I'm going to do the same with the 2 daggers, and I'm going to offhand attack the same dwarf with a dagger. But I very much miss, because that was a natural 1.
Oh yeah, you very much miss. In fact, you swing too hard and your dagger flies out of your hand.
At least that was my offhand dagger.
Yeah, you run up to dwarf number 2 and you hit him in the head with the hilt of your dagger. The force of it makes him take a step to the side, but he continues on. Next up are the thugs. So, the half-elf is on the floor. Dell is standing in front of him. She just stabbed him in his family jewels. He's feeling very vulnerable and kind of defeated, but as he's kneeling there, he's right within the eye level of Dell, so he's gonna swing at Dell. Does a 20 hit your AC?
Why do you ask such things?
It's important for the podcast to know how much I rolled.
Yes.
Okay. She takes 3 damage.
Okay, well, that could have been worse.
He does a backhand. Does an 8 hit your AC?
No!
No. Okay, yeah, so by the second swing, Dell takes a step back, just out of his range.
He caught me by surprise with the first one.
Yeah.
But the second one, not so much.
Okay, so one of the dwarves, the one that Casney just hit, he looks around to say, "Hey, where Where's boss? And he sees that she's on the floor, and he just glances at Casney, then makes a run for the mage.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack. Del is next to the two, and who else would be next to the two? Dekla is sort of away from everyone.
You can't cast spells as an opportunity attack, can you?
Not unless you have a feat for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't think so. In which case, it's the one dagger that didn't fall on the floor.
Yeah, roll for it.
16.
Yeah, 16 hits.
Excellent. And that is just 1d4 plus 3, so that's 6 altogether.
6 altogether, okay. You slash across the back of his thigh, but he continues running. He kneels down next to the mage and sort of shakes her lightly. So that's his action. And then we have dwarf number 1. Did Del take a stab at him? Because he's running past Del. She doesn't have to, but she can.
No, absolutely. No, why would I not? Del is going to try... Could I try and trip him?
Technically?
Or I could just stab him with my rapier, and I have my sneak attack. No, I can't get sneak attack or opportunity if I've already used it in a turn, can I? Okay, never mind. In which case, I'm just going to stab him with my rapier.
Okay, yeah, roll for it.
So, that is a 19.
Yeah, 19 hits.
And I get a D8. I rolled a 6. This is non-lethal damage, again, if that comes up.
Okay, 6 damage, you said.
No, wait, no it isn't. It's 9, because it's plus 3. There's 9 damage, non-lethally.
Okay, well, that's fine. He continues running past both of you to his boss.
Balls.
And he kneels down next to her and shakes her slightly. Next up is Dekla.
Yay.
So you're sort of by the tree, you're not directly in melee with anyone, but the melee is like 5 feet from you. So a meter and a half.
I would like to point out, by the way, that Loretto is probably pretty bloody. Just so you're all aware.
Can I get to a place where I'm next to as many enemies as possible and Loretto?
Yeah, you can get directly to Loretto. So you don't get attack of opportunity when you enter the space, right? Only when you leave it?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so yeah, you can do that.
How many enemies can I next to as well as Loretto? 2. Okay, then that is what I will do.
Because Loretto is sort of in the middle of all of them.
Yeah, so what I want to do is use my staff to whack one in the stomach, and then backhand the other, and then put my tattooed sun hand on Loretto and use healing hands on Loretto.
Okay, roll for it.
Staff attack is a natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
Unarmed is... Ooh, that's a much better roll. A 22.
Mm-hmm, that hits.
4 damage.
Okay. The one you hit with the unarmored, he was the one who was kneeling on the ground in front of Del, and he just keels over and falls over. He's out of the fight.
Okay, I will use... Yeah, I guess I'll use 9 hit points of healing hands. Pump that into Loretto.
Loretto feels much better, probably.
So my tattoo glows, and you feel lovely and warm, like you're in the sun on a nice warm day.
Mm.
What a nice day to be angry.
Yes. Okay, that's the end of Decla's turn.
Yeah, next up is Dawn.
So I have the dwarf beneath me, and he's trying to wake up the mage.
No, he's on the other side of the road from you.
Okay, is he injured?
Yeah, very much. You sort of see under the cart, you can see them.
I'm gonna cast sleep again.
Oh, that would be nice.
Excellent.
That was a 19.
Yeah, you can see the mage just stirs, but the other dwarf just sort of falls down asleep. But the mage is awake now, so...
Wouldn't it work on both of them? The dwarf's already woken her up.
Yeah, and you had 19 hit points altogether, right?
Ah, okay.
Which is less than the both of them have together.
Then they both fall asleep.
No.
Why not?
They have more than 19 together.
No, it carries over, like...
Oh.
It's a pool of hit points. So, out of the 19, some number of it goes to the first one, and then whatever's left over goes to the second one.
Okay.
And it wasn't enough for the second one.
Right, gotcha. No, that's fine.
But isn't the mage on lower health than the dwarf?
You don't know.
Okay, fine.
But wait, was the mage actually awake?
Yeah, she woke up.
Yeah, you can wake anyone up from a sleep spell just by shaking them.
That's what I was trying to prevent, but okay.
He woke her up on his round.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I might actually gonna have to get my hands dirty.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah, it's a spell action, that's all I can do, I think.
You've got bonus actions and movement.
I do, but I'm currently hidden, and my stealth hasn't broken, so I don't really want to do that.
Okay, next up is Dina.
Okay. Dina is going to cast Bane on the mage and whoever else she can. Yeah, 2 of the dwarves.
Yeah, 2 of the dwarves are still up, 1 is asleep. 1 was just bit in the butt by a chair.
So they're both baned. And
the mage is, yeah.
Yeah, they will take out her violence and say, "Oh, boo-hoo, I'm gonna play a little song for you." And she plays like a little sad song because they're gonna lose. And that's what Bane is like for her.
That's how she casts Bane. Okay, what does Bane do?
They take a minus 1d4 to any saving throw or attack roll, I think.
Okay, next up is Aliona.
Dawn is just realising he completely rolled the wrong thing for sleep, but never mind.
What did Dawn want to roll for sleep?
Dawn wanted to roll 5d8, but instead rolled d20 because he's an idiot.
Oh.
Well, it's gone now. Let's just get through this.
Yeah. Who is looking injured?
I think we're mostly fine, right?
I mean, Dell is moderately injured. I am 7 out of my maximum at the moment.
Alright.
Do you still have Bardic Inspiration? Or have you used it? Because if you've not used it, you could use that on an attack.
I have not used it. I've smacked one person, done a intimidate on another. So what does Bardic Inspiration give? Sorry?
A d6 on an attack roll.
For damage or a hit?
On attack roll, you can add it after seeing the roll, but before knowing the outcome. So if you roll crap and you go, oh, well, this might hit, then you can roll it.
From where Aliona is, can she see if the mage is moving?
She can see that she stood up.
Alright, I'm gonna go smack her then.
Well, that she's trying to stand up.
Yeah, gonna go smack her.
Would she be in the walking distance? I'd say she's just out of reach.
Alright, I can't non-lethally throw a hand axe at her, sadly.
No, you can't.
So, alright, I'm just gonna smack the closest dwarf to me then.
Okay, yeah, it's the only one that's left, the one that just got bit by, because the other one is next to the mage now.
22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool. And then that's 1d8 plus 3, which is 6 plus 3 is 9.
Yeah, you hit the dwarf over the head, and the force of it turns him around, and he falls face first on the ground.
Ah, nice.
Congratulations, you just eliminated another
Problem.
Okay. Next up is Fiola. She's still hiding behind a hayrack because she also doesn't want to get her hands dirty.
Of course she doesn't.
Ah, a woman of culture as well, I see.
I mean, if Dina was smart, she would also be out of there.
Yeah, too bad she's not. So yeah, Fiola's just gonna do what she's done best so far, what has seemed to work so far. She's gonna poke her head from behind the hayrack and cast another magic missile, and now she's out of spell slots. So all 3 of them are gonna hit the mage. Yeah, and the mage takes 3 missiles to the chest, but she continues standing. Next up is Marjorie.
Okay. I am going to spend an action to pick up like a pebble from the ground, and using... This is going to make sense soon.
Okay.
Using an action, I'm going to make this... Using my magical tinkering, I'm going to make this pebble smell really bad. It emits an odor in the nearest 10 feet of absolute, just the worst fart stink you can possibly imagine.
Okay.
You made a stink bomb.
Oh.
I made a stink pebble.
Yay!
But that's my action. And as a bonus action, I'm going to tell Cherry to go bite the mage instead.
What's Cherry's run distance?
40 feet.
Nice.
God.
Yes.
This galloping chair.
Cherry is almost twice as fast as I am.
The chair gallops through the...
Cherry can just make it, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. In that case, Cherry rolls 11 plus 4, 15.
Hits.
All right, for 1d8.
Cherry is like the craziest thing.
Cherry bites the mage for 6 damage while growling.
For 6 damage. Okay, yeah, he chomps down on her leg, and she screams in pain, but she shakes him off. She sort of kicks him half-heartedly in the...
In the seat?
Yeah, what does she hit him in? Like, I would say in
In the leg?
Leg?
In the leg, yeah.
Did she break her toe?
No.
Shame.
No, because she kicks half-heartedly.
Ah.
Okay, next up is Loretto, which is you again.
Yeah, alright. Loretto is blinded by their rage and will keep swinging at nearest dwarf.
Well, all the dwarves are down now, so...
Well, in that case, we'll run as close to the mage as possible and throw their hand axe.
What's your distance?
Loretto has a move speed of 30.
Of 30. Yeah, you can get within 10 feet of her.
I'll throw a hand axe for 10 plus 3, 13. Does that hit?
Just hits.
Ooh, good. 1d6. At least I know what that one looks like.
Couldn't you roll like a 12?
That's 6 damage.
That's 6 damage. It catches her directly in the chest. She coughs up. She coughs. Blood spills from her mouth and she just holds on to the side of the cart and she collapses.
Oh.
Dead.
Oops.
Fuck that. No, Declan's gonna lay on hands, give her 1 hit point.
You can get to like about as far as Loretto did.
I just want to make sure I get there within a round to stabilize.
Yeah, you can get there within 2 rounds.
Okay.
Yeah, you lay on hands.
I'm even faster than Loretto as well. So.
Wait, are you just stabilizing? Because if you give her 1 hit point, she's gonna come...
I will give her 1 hit point and then whack her in the face.
And then what?
And then whack her in the face to knock her out.
Yeah, she wakes up, you see her start to cast a spell, and then you punch her in the face and she's out again.
Oh, well, she's not gonna die.
Are they down?
I think that's all of them. Oh, I didn't want to be a murderer.
Dell is going to run over to the mage and tie her up.
Okay, yeah, you do that.
And pat down her pockets as well, because Dell knows that that the mage has the stone.
Yeah, she's carrying a bag of holding.
Ooh.
Well, Dell just takes the whole bag and and ties the mage up with her rope. She's also going to carefully tie the mage's fingers together using her string, because then no somatic components.
Oh, that's very gentle.
Yeah, that's very clever.
I was just going to break them.
Yeah. I'm going to take her hands and put them together and tie the fingers, because she's got string.
Okay.
Marjorie is going to drop the stink pebble in the hands that you're tying together so that they're stuck there.
Excellent.
Why? Why though?
Capitalist pigs.
I mean, yeah, but yeah, okay.
They're bankers. Come on, they're evil.
Yeah, they are evil bankers, yeah, but you're all standing within the stink range of her, so you're stinking up everyone.
Well, I have to get rid of it somehow.
That's true. Oh, that's disgusting.
You could have just put it in her mouth, I'm just saying.
Well, she can't smell it in her mouth.
You really can.
Well, okay.
Make sure all the dwarves are tied up, and then we can have a short rest, probably.
Okay, yeah. You tie up the rest of the dwarfs. The one that was just falling asleep is starting to wake up, but you manage to hold him in time, and all of you hold him together and you tie him up. And you set up under the tree to take a short rest. And that's where we're gonna cut it for today. Dice Out Now Game is a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons actual play podcast. Our intro and outro music is Bells by Fake Cats Project. If you want to get in touch with us, you can find us at Dice Out Now Game on Twitter, where you will also find links to our personal accounts. If you can, please rate and review our podcast and tell your friends about us. Now, game!
world as you know it has just gotten bigger. An ivory and gold base floats above the world of Feyre. Here, technology and magic merge to assist the Harpers in their ever-eternal struggle for order in a world slowly crumbling into anarchy. But what other worlds are also in peril? That's what 4 brave heroes need to find out. Calistar, the Tabaxi rogue, secretly a history fanatic.
My name is Calistar.
Well, Calistar, it's very pleasant to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, Ezra.
He didn't say
I
that
didn't
name.
tell you the name yet, but you got it.
Almog, a water genasi sorcerer, aspiring to be a proper spelljamming pilot.
The dice tray.
You sit there for a couple of minutes and realize that nothing is happening.
Ezra Lee Taylor, a hired gunslinger assassin who uses his learned skills to answer his most burning questions.
Who goes there?
So as you fire the blunderbuss,
Yes.
it emanates this just almost volcanic eruption noise just throughout the entire ship. And you actually... yeah, super incredibly loud.
And Lieutenant Katkin Tukmuk, a gnome druid sent by the Emerald Enclave to investigate a phenomenon that could rupture their reality.
Oh, hey there, you guys. Sorry to keep you waiting.
Action, adventure, and comedy. The Mighty Ones podcast is proud to present their Chapter 2 saga. Catch us live on Twitch at twitch.tv/The Mighty Ones podcast every other Friday. Every session is recorded, edited, and released every Wednesday and every other Monday on iHeartRadio, Simplecast, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Hope to see you when the rolls hit the fan.
The Mighty Ones.